Hi, I'm Steven.
And I'm Steve.
This is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today we are kind of finishing up our short journey on the Weller for right now with the foolproof or barrel proof Weller. So essentially this is as high as they go as far as the proof goes.
Which is what?
114.
114. All right.
So eventually we might do a Weller foolproof versus Weller foolproof store pick, because I was fortunate enough to get a store pick. So maybe once this bottle gets a little bit further down, we will come back to it and see if there's actually a difference.
See if the stores know. See if the store knows what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So 114 is going to be a little bit high for you.
A little bit.
But it's not going to be the most proofy thing.
Around there, like that proof point is so hit or miss for me. Like, I feel like around that 115 mark, it's either like it punches you in the face or it's really not that bad. So that's kind of where the like 107 to 115 is kind of where it starts to amp up. So
yeah, I would
this is the
say
low end
at
of the high end.
110 is where, regardless of how smooth it is, you do get the kind of punch in the face of the proof.
Yeah.
But as far as this goes, even at 114, you can kind of really get your nose in it.
Yeah.
Kind of following the same path as far as nosings go on the Weller. Sweet berries, a little bit of like herbal wheat flour.
Yeah, I'm
type
getting
smell.
I'm getting like breadiness.
Yeah,
Like
like a flour, like a bread flour, not like a
not rose or like
but like the actual powder that you make bread into.
Yeah, it smells like if you ever just make like a simple like flour and water type dough for anything. Right. That's what it smells like.
It's got a little bit of corn sweetness mixed in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Still get the red berries. Little tiny bit of like a caramel in there.
Yeah, I'm really not getting any. I'm trying to think of what I really need to watch the videos that we do before we do it, just to like remember what I said about everything else. But I feel like this one is pretty different from the last couple.
Different? No.
No?
I don't think so.
I don't remember getting any sort of breadiness or anything off the last ones.
Yeah, I think the 107 had a decent amount of that kind of bready type flavors. Ready to get into it?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think between the kosher and the 107 is where this is falling for me as far as the nosing goes. Very dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes very molassesy.
Yeah.
Like a sweet, sweet molasses.
The amount of barrel in comparison to all the other ones is way amped up.
Yeah.
You get almost like a little bit of a, I'm going to say sour oak, but it's not sour oak. Like the oak gives you a astringency on your tongue.
Gotcha. Yeah. There's also kind of like a buttery pancake, like maple syrupy kind of sweet creaminess to it as well.
Yeah. The flavors of the wheat of the pancake plus the kind of carameled sugars
Yeah.
of maple syrup.
Yeah,
I agree.
but butter in there too.
A creaminess.
It's the taste of butter. It's not the consistency of creaminess. It's the I tasted a buttered pancake.
You know what this reminds me a lot of?
What's that?
The Old Forester, what was that? H2.
Which one was that?
The lower one.
Break it out.
So when I first opened that bottle, my immediate thoughts on it was this tastes like maple syrup.
This one?
Yeah. Which immediately made it one of my favorite bourbons. I have to finish that bottle soon.
What's the proof on that one?
This
I know it's high.
is sitting at 127.1.
Yeah.
Actually smells sweeter.
The Old Forester?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely much sweeter. Definitely higher proof too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's similarities.
There's similarities,
it's not a
but
one for
it's
one.
not right. It's not
But
exact.
you get a little. It's more of like a dry bread,
Yeah.
like a crouton.
What on the Old Forester?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say crouton, but for me, the Weller is more like a I don't know, like a strawberry topped
Yeah.
glaze on top of a
Yep.
pancake.
It's more desserty.
Yes.
It's more.
Yeah.
It's sweeter. It's got the berries. It's got
The Old Forester's got like a caramel sweet maple syrup on top of a very plain pancake,
Yep.
while this is more like red berries sweet pancake.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit lighter and fluffier.
This is very pleasant.
Yeah, for 114 proof,
Yeah.
it's not
I
bad.
could drink that. That's for sure.
It's a shame that it's so difficult to find.
I know. What? How much did you pay for this? How much did you
So
get this
for the two that I have, I think I bought this one for $80, and then
Okay.
the pick was like $100.
Gotcha.
So I just figured I was paying that little extra for it being a pick, which is why I still picked it up, even though I probably wouldn't spend over $100 on a Weller.
Right.
But the store pick's a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. If it's the same, then
Right, then that $10, $20 isn't worth it.
let's just hope it's not worse.
Right, yeah, that would be very disappointing. But yeah, what do you rank this?
It's definitely higher up with the Wellers. I would say this gets like a 7.5, 8.
I think you placed the 107 at 7.5 or 7.6,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
for reference, because
Yeah.
the special reserve was down in the 5s. I think the kosher wheat recipe was right around that 7, 7.5, and then the 107 was again around that 7, 7.5.
Yeah, I'd put this at 7.5, 8.
Right around the same.
Yeah. Yep. What
Yeah,
about you?
I think I put the 107 at like 7.8, 7.9. I think I'd put this one at like a 8.2, 8.3 because it's got a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
There's 5 flavors that really stand out versus the 3 or 4
Right.
on the 107.
Right.
And that like 1 extra, 2 extra flavors.
There's definitely more to grab.
right.
In
The
this.
complexity difference is what's going to give it the slight edge.
Yep. I agree.
But yeah, if you're able to find them, and I know it's not easy, especially close to anywhere close to MSRP or even under $100. I went to the store today, saw one for $3.99, kind of chuckled. The guy that was working there chuckled with me, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know why the owner insists on this bottle being priced at this, because it's never going to sell.
Right.
If it does sell, it's going to sell after sitting on the shelf for way too long, and it's going to sell to some guy who's got no idea, just coming in for a really expensive gift for someone,
Right.
which isn't the way bourbon should be."
I'm sure that's probably what they bank on.
Probably.
Like I have a friend who has a friend who likes Blanton's, and my friend will just go out and get a bottle of Blanton's. It doesn't matter how much it is. It's just if it's Christmas, if it's this guy's birthday, if whatever, he's just, I gotta go get a bottle of Blanton's. I'll pay anywhere from $50 to $200.
Yeah. Not worth 200.
Let us know what
Sure.
you can find this for.
Yeah, I know some places, Delaware used to be really good with Weller,
Really?
and you used to find them everywhere at MSRP. When I recently went through Delaware about 2-3 weeks ago, I didn't see a single Weller.
Why Delaware?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
But
Weller had a vacation house in Delaware.
yeah, maybe. Could have been. But yeah, let us know if you guys are able to find the Weller Foolproof, the 107s, or anything else, and what you guys are paying for them. And just kind of get an idea of where things are.
Yeah.
Like Texas, I think the Special Reserve sits on shelves.
Really?
But that might have been a long time ago, and
Right.
things have changed. But let us know if you're in Texas and can find Special Reserves or anything else. That being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.